Well, welcome back, everyone. What an incredible day with the FOMC in markets. And over on our side, we've been doing an intensive training class for members of Wealth Charts and, of course, those at BBT, BecomeBetterTrader.com, in the Active Trader Room. I want to give you a synopsis of what we learned and how we can translate that into a market insight with incredible tools that Rob has given us and are available for members on Wealth Charts. Let's go zoom right now over to my instance of Wealth Charts. Lots going on the screen right now. Let's come back to this chart. Let's start off with a daily chart of the S&P 500 with the champion trend pack and member exclusive indications for all Wealth Charters. So we know very clearly early on in the month, we got a positive momentum shift into the end of March, champion trend buy zone, a champion cross buy zone on the SPY on a daily chart basis. It also came with the wealth signal, which tells us early on in a move that this is probably a durable turn, high probability. Came with a breakout forecaster, and up and away we went. Started to slow down in the rise, pulled back down towards the champion trend buy zone, did not break it, back up we went. And, of course, this was into the end of last week and beginning of this week. And now, through the end of Powell, after seeing that negative divergence print and price action coming down, how is the signal state on the daily chart left? Well, we're still in a champion trend buy zone, but we have lost the champion cross blue dot down there that tells us that we've got both of those primary parts of the champion trend pack. We don't. We've just got one of those parts. And in the spike tool at the bottom of the screen, we've seen a reversion to the mean, if you will. We got that green dot down there saying that we may still have downside risk, but we're likely going to get one more bounce. This could imply a consolidation process continues, but ahead of that, more downside risk. And taking the time frame down to a 4-hour can help further with that. The 4-hour chart, well, it lost its champion cross back over here on the 9:30 a.m. bar, May the 2nd. We broke today below the champion trend buy zone, and we obviously saw the reversion to the mean start yesterday and carry forward today on the spike tool. We're using some bearish fuel, and it's not done. The bearish fuel is still at work with that slow spike below the center of the channel and the fast spike below the bottom. Now, does this mean we have to unravel? Well, again, that daily chart still has support, as we identified a moment ago, and that support structure is right back over here at around $403, about a quarter on the SPY. Now, give or take about 50 to 75 pennies around there, you can see swing high formations and rationale for support, but the algo just got it done for us instantaneously. Now, I'm going to take you from here back to the 4-hour chart, which has a more bearish signal state than the daily, to the 1-hour chart. The 1-hour chart can look out potentially 3 to 6 hours, 4-hour chart 3 to 5 days. What has the 1-hour chart got? A very bearish signal state. So what we saw happen yesterday got repaired largely, almost completely, into the highs of that 2:30 p.m. bar, that 1-hour bar. But we got a very nasty bearish reversal. We came up to the very top of that champion trend sell zone and back down we fell. In fact, we came down through that positive momentum shift, negative. All the while, the champion cross indicator remained in a sell state on that hourly chart, letting folks know, watch your back. And then, of course, a potential positive divergence was also broken in the last half hour of trade. And we've now seen that slow spike come down. It's near the bottom of the channel. We're getting into that spot where we're almost out of bearish fuel, but we're not out yet. So the implication is any upside that likely plays out is in a sell state on a 3 to 6 hour, and based on the 4-hour chart, I would extend that to a 12 to 24-hour basis. Unless the market is able to get back up above a roughly $414, we have a higher probability to make a lower low than we've made today, and that effectively could take us back down towards the 403 area that we identified on the daily chart. Now, the important part of the training that we did with members of the BecomeABetterTrader.com active trader room, and all members on Wealth Charts in our 3-day intensive. We had day 1 today. It went incredibly well. Great insights from Dr. Keith and tools to trade. I headlined the morning with this template. And what I was trying to help members do in a very quick manner is use the incredible scanners on Wealth Charts to cut right to the chase for swing and day traders and identify for us, are we in a state where we've got a better chance to go higher or go lower? We use the power scanner and continue to use it through the end of the day. It did the trick to tell us, very simply, watch your back, the market still has downside risk. And here we are, it is still ending in a state with the signal structure on an hourly chart, bearish, for the champion cross, champion trend, wealth signal. When you look at the 4-hour chart, neutral, not all over the place in terms of unraveling yet. And the daily chart, a little less bearish, as we saw. Support down in the 403 area, likely tested, and a bounce back up would be the insight. And you've seen the videos from Rob, I hope, over the last couple of days, where he pretty much simply said, if you're in a marketplace where you've got a big event, there are always some select swings, but getting through and having the FOMC in the rear view mirror would be important. And now we can all see why that is the case. We still have a little lingering negative energy to work off. The technicals would tell us that. And probably some form of a bounce that, unless it gets back up above that 414 area, has not really repaired much. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And, of course, we're going into day 2 of our intensive tomorrow. Looking very much forward to being with members in that intensive. Going to have some great speakers. And I'm going to, again, be coming back in that intensive on day 3 on Friday. Hope you enjoyed tonight's video. Looking very much forward to seeing you in videos just like these. Have a wonderful rest of your day.